Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here.
Jacob here, meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel, Fantasy Lorenzo.
Wait, what did you say?
Fantasy Lorenzo.
Have a good one.
You guys better subscribe and watch my friend on his YouTube channel. He is kicking ass.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you another review. This time we'll be talking about this week's episode of Supernatural on the CW, which was episode 6 of season 14, called Optimism. Yeah, really gonna push on getting my Supernatural reviews out consistently. I am off Thursdays, and I've been going back and forth between watching Legacies and reviewing that night of, or Supernatural and reviewing that the night of. Not that I'm not willing to watch them close together, I just sort of like spacing out my shows a little bit. Not to just give me a little bit of a break, but just so I can like focus on one or the other, and not feel like I have to like chug out, two videos like right around 10 o'clock or whatever that night. But yeah, Supernatural, one of my all-time favorite shows, and so really gonna be trying to get back to make that more of a point on my channel. My lights are off right now, but I got a Supernatural poster in the background, which I've had for a while. Mark Shepard's signature on it. Hope to do one of those Supernatural conventions one of these years as well, but they're just so damn expensive, especially if you want to meet Jared and Jensen. You have to get either the silver or the gold package. So at least you're looking at is like $1,200. But we'll see if I have the money for that some year. Already trying to do that for the last Vampire Diaries Originals one next year, so we'll have to see. But anyway, Optimism. It was a kind of a differently structured episode because he had Sam off on his own, sort of working a case with the AU, the alternate universe, Charlie. It's good to see Felicia Day as kind of Charlie. But as I kind of kept saying with alternate universe Bobby, it's nice, it's kind of a good novelty, but at the same time it's not really our characters, they're not exactly the same, and they have been through everything with our Sam and Dean, so it always feels a little bit hollow, so it doesn't mean quite as much, but it's still good. And they had some good scenes together, sitting in the truck and everything like that, and there's this fly type of creature that only comes out when they get desperate and they kind of break off from their usual way of things. And that part was alright. I mean, the fly head itself looked alright. It was kind of a play on like David Cronenberg's stuff. But it looked kind of funny, just like the big bulky fly head out of a suit. I don't know. But it wasn't the most like serious case either, so I can let it go. The point of it was definitely Sam and Charlie, not necessarily what they were hunting. And then the other end of it, probably my more favorite part of the episode was Dean taking Jack on a hunt, and ends up being tied to this girl named Harper at a library who seems to be very sensitive or very easy to fall for people and love and everything. It turned into this whole scheme with her dead boyfriend, who she's resurrected because she's a necromancer as a zombie. I review Riverdale week to week too, so it was cool to see Dean make that knock on me. Alright, Archie. They have a couple of good tussles, I guess, and at one point the zombies seem to sort of back off from Dean, so I wonder if again it's tied to some people are thinking part of Michael still being in him or something like that, because it's happened twice now, I think. But still decent. And then of course Jack's awkward interactions with Harper, and it seemed like they're actually making some sort of connection, and they do, because Harper's still out there, so I don't know if they're going to bring her back in the season maybe. she wants to kill him and make him her next sort of dead, boyfriend accomplice. So that part was alright as well. And then you have Jack, who's just, again, like our early season Castiel, being so unaware of like human kind of usuals, or how they act and stuff like that. Putting the moves on him, or like Dean's gonna give him the talk when they get back to the bunker, things like that. But then they actually have a pretty meaningful conversation at the end with Jack sort of trying to help Dean lift some of the guilt off his shoulders about whatever Michael's done or set up while he is being controlled. So again, hope this plays to a larger angle with Dean and Michael. It'd be a shame if it was used to an even less extent than the Demon Dean thing in season 10, and as of right now it kind of is. But I still think there's a larger story at play, so we'll see what it leads to. And then the Dean trying to get Jack to eat pie was a nice moment as well. So overall, it's not really that memorable of an episode to me, but it was alright, and still pretty good. Supernatural's always pretty good. Like I always say, there's never a bad episode, never a bad season. So I'm still giving it like an 8.7, 8.8 out of 10, just because of the characters and their interactions and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know you guys know about this one. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.